Welcome to the warbossfitz channel, everybody, and today we are back out in the garage and we are going to be playing with some volcanic dwarves. Yes, even though these look like orcs, they're going to be used as volcanic dwarves. And what do we got in the list? We got two Magma champions up here. They got heavy great weapons, Magma claws from the Burny puppies that they got. They have Fearless, Furious, Breath attacks, Fear of 2, Regeneration, and they are Caster 2. Then we have two volcanic leaders over here carrying great axes for deadly 3 attacks, Fearless, Furious, Slow, and Caster 2. And then in the back we have 3 magma drakes. They have magma claws for 6 rending attacks, and then they have 4 attacks with Stomp, Breath attack, Fear of 2, and Regeneration. So yes, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 Caster 2s in the army. Let's see how they're going to do today. Today they are fighting against the High Elves with their fiery phoenixes. In the back we've got 2 High Nobles riding phoenixes. They have heavy lances. They have the flame claws from the phoenixes. They are both master mages with Caster 3. And they are Lion Warriors, which means they are both fearless and protected. Then we have 2 units of Phoenix Warriors up here with their heavy halberds, 1 attack apiece with rending. They all have regeneration, and one of them is being led by a High Noble who's going to be giving them +1 to hit with high prowess. Then we have 3 giant eagles over here. They are kind of our phoenixes in training. They only have 2 attacks apiece with their claws, but they do have impact hits. They also fly and they're fast. And then we have 3 phoenixes, 3 little phoenixes in the back. They have their quality 3, defense 3, toughness 6. They have flame claws for attacks with reliable and rending. They also have Ember Storm. All the phoenixes have Ember Storm, so anytime they fly over top of stuff, it's going to get damaged. So today we are going to see whose fire reigns supreme. So here is our table today. Again, kind of open because I kind of like the Age of Fantasy stuff like that. We have no shooting. Everything is just casters and melee. So here we go. We got these open corridors. We are playing Relic Hunt. We got 1, 2, 3 objectives on the board. You can pick them up and move with them once you capture them. And then our deployment is going to be Spearhead. So you can see we're going to be going right at each other's throats. So now we get to see Uncle C roll the dice to see who's going to play. It's going to be high and low. What do you got? So you're going to be playing as the Burny puppies. Now, I get the phoenixes. What do the phoenix do? They get a 3 to see who deploys first. And the puppies get a 3. All right, let's do that again. 4. Quit it. Okay. Evenly matched fire. 3. 4. All right, you get to deploy and go first. We'll be back after deployment. So here we have the puppers all pulled forward onto the deployment zone. We marked the hero ones. We marked them with the dice, or the marbles, just so we know the difference between them. But they're all packed up in the front. And then over here with the phoenixes, we got the 2 nobles over here, tip of the wedge. We got 3 phoenixes down the edge of that side. We got the eagles in the middle, and then the 2 units of phoenix dudes on the flanks there. So now, nothing crazy, no ambushers, no scouters. We're going to go right into turn number 1. Opening move, 1 of the nobles go there. Do you want to throw any spells, or you just want to hold on to it? You are a caster 2.
No.
No? Okay, so that is his first move. Now it's time for the phoenixes. So over here, our first High Elf Noble is going to 16 inches right to there. So he is going to be claiming, well, maybe not. He's going to try to claim that objective at the end of the turn. Next we have the second puppers. This one is not magical. It's just going to head over to there. Next we're going to have this High Elf Noble. It is going to turn and move to there. He's just going to bank his magic points. So he's going to have 6 next turn and hopefully grab that objective. Then we got another one of the nobles, or another one of the Magma champions, pulls himself to there. Any casting?
I'm going to do Firestorm.
All right, we're going to do Firestorm. What do you need for that?
1 enemy unit takes 8 hits. I need 2. And he's definitely within the range.
Okay, you need 2 points. So are you going to use anybody else to boost him? Give them an extra Extra point from one of the little guys?
Yeah.
Okay, how many you want to do? 1 or 2?
2.
2? All right, so strength of 2, going off on a 2 because he's boosted all the way to 4. What you got? And it goes off. Now I need to go grab some dice. So here we go. 8 hits on our noble, saving on a 3. So 1, 2, 3 go through. And then regeneration, because we are a phoenix, nothing. So we take 3. The big chicken is down to 9, down to 6 because he started at 9. Next activate, we're gonna activate a fire pigeon. Just to there.
Squaw.
Squaw. And that's it. Next we have our first singular caster moving his 8 inches to there. Next, fire pigeon. To there. Fire puppy. To there. Last, burning pigeon. To there. Puppy. Then we got our pigeons in training. To there, kind of. There we go. And last activation for the Volcanic Dwarfs. Last caster there. So that's where he's going to end up. Now, I'm just going to move these 2. We'll be right back. Last movements, we have the Phoenix Warriors. They moved forward there behind everything else. So now, at the end of turn number 1, because they are close enough, this guy is going to take that one. And then this guy is going to take that one. And then that one over there, still up for grabs. No one is close enough. Start of turn number 2. Bernie Puppy's going to go first. First activation, slam. Now you got 2 points left over, and then we got all kinds of fun stuff going on. So we'll be right back after we figure this all out. All right, so we have marked all of our casters here with the green dice. So 6, 6, 2, 2, 4, 4. Those 2 didn't cast last turn. And what he's going to do is do another firestorm with this guy, and then pull 2 points off of that guy. So that means that their caster points are going to go away, but because it's going to go off on a 2. And she does. So it's another 8 hits there. Saving on a 3. We got 2 fails. But because we are a phoenix, we have a regeneration. So we only take 1, which means he is down to 5 wounds left. Now go ahead and do your attacks. I was wrong. He put it into this chicken over here. So that means he is going to be down to 8. So now go ahead and do your attacks. There, what you got?
Okay, stomps are AP1, they're yellow. The claws are white, they're rending. And the black are AP3. I have Furious. I also have a breath attack, so I should probably do that.
Yeah, go ahead and do your breath attack. So go ahead and roll that, looking for anything with a 1. And it goes off. So it would be Blast 3, but there's only one of us there. So it's AP1. He passes. He's good.
Alright, so then I got all that.
All right.
Everything hitting on a 3.
Everything hitting on a 3. There we go. So the whites are rending. Nobody really rended there, but I'll have to remember I don't get regeneration against those. That's a miss. These are the AP3s. And then the stomp. Do you have Furious? I think
Yes,
you
I
got
do.
Furious.
I have 2 Furious out there.
2 Furious out there. So Furious. And yeah, so let's go ahead and do the AP1 first. Saving on a 4. Fail 3. And regeneration. He's going to take 2 there. And then we have the rending ones. AP nothing on these, right?
No. No
Okay.
rending. Or no AP. Sorry.
No AP on these on a 3. We fail 1. And then over here, these are AP3, saving on a 6. Fail, and then regen against these. Fail, fail, fail. So 6. That is going to be enough to drop Big Chicken. Ooh, and he takes everything with him. This guy goes back. Objective pops back there. All right. Now it's my turn. So next, this guy here, our other Elven Noble, after seeing what happened over there, he is going to blow 5 of his points. He's going to try Tempest, which is 6 hits each on 2 units within 12. So he's going to go there and there. Blown 5 means he passes it on a 2. And he does. So this goes down to 1. And then you, sir, must roll many dice. So this guy first.
3.
On 3. So there's 2, and I believe you have regeneration.
Yep.
So So you take 2. That means you're down to 13 with that one. Okay, fail 3 there, and then regeneration. He takes 2 there, so that guy's down to 10. And then, after all that is said and done, he's just a weedy elf. So he is going to fly away with that objective back over to there. Okay, we got the second magical puppy slamming into that pigeon there.
And then I'm gonna do, once again, Firestorm on this chicken.
Okay, Firestorm on that one over there. You got 4 points. You can make that into a 2 on its own.
Yeah, throw it into, I'm going to make it into a 2.
Okay, so you use all 4 points. And it goes off, so it's going to be, was it 8 hits?
Yes, sir.
And this guy.
Into the Fuego chicken.
Into the fire pigeon. Saving on a 3. And we fail 3. 1, 2, 3, and then regeneration. We failed 2, so we are going to be down to 4. And then we're going to do attacks over here. Okay, so we're going to start off with the breath attack. It goes off. Again, it's normally a blast, but there's only one of me there. So it fails, and regeneration passes. All right, so now the rest of the attacks.
Blacks are AP3, whites are rending, and yellows are AP1.
Yep.
Everything with Furious.
Yep. Woo! All right, so we got some Furious. So we got 4, it'd be 6 hits from the stomp, 2 rending, plus 1, 2 to there, and then 2 hits here. Uh-oh. I feel bad for this chicken. So we're gonna do the AP3s. Pass, hey! And then the rendings. Fail. No regen for those, so that's just 2. These here on a 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, he is down to 1 wound left. And we're going into the stomps at AP1, saving on a 4. Fail 3, and then regeneration. Yeah, boom, dead chicken. And then you can take your 3-inch wiggle and just be like, boop, this is mine now. Next activation for the High Elves. We did not like this whatsoever, so we're going to have our Phoenix Guard and the Noble there are going to charge in. So with our Phoenix guys here, because of our character with the high prowess, that means they're all going to be hitting on a 2. Ha-ha! Crap, I still missed 2 of them. But they are rending, so 1, 2 rending, and then the rest are at AP1, and yeah, no regeneration. So let's look for 6 with those. So there's 2, and then looking for a 4 for those. So 1, 2, 3, 4. It's kind of off screen, but there we go. So you take a total of 6. So you're going to be down to 7 wounds, and then you get to fight back. So all his attacks back, everything on a 6, because he is fatigued. So let me move the camera back a little bit. So we got a whole lot of nothing. So that means morale test for you. Looking for not that, but you are fearless. Roll that one again. And he is gonna pass. So that means my little Phoenix Warriors, we just have to back up an inch. But most importantly, you don't own that objective to steal. Next, we have another Fire Dog coming in to fight against the Phoenix guys. So let me move everybody in place. So there we have it over there. So let's do a breath attack. And it's going to hit. That's going to be 3. So 1, 2, 3. AP1. I keep dropping dice looking for 4. Come on. Good Lord. So looking for 5. Nothing, but we are regeneration because we are Phoenixes. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. All 3. Take that, Fire Dog.
I don't have Furious this time.
Okay.
But like I said, whites are rending and blacks are AP1.
Okay. So, no Furious at least, but we have 2 rending, we have blah, 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 and you hit on a 4, blah, 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 blah. So, these are all AP. Blacks are AP1. Are the whites AP1 too?
No.
Okay, so the whites looking for a 3, right?
Yeah.
4. Save those 2. And then this one we are looking for a 5. Fail. Regeneration on that one. Fail, so we lose a 1. And then these looking for a 6. We pass one, so we lose 2 total. So now,
Stop it.
boop, boop. Stop it. Now we get to fight back, and since we lost the 2, we are down to 9.
You're a bully.
9.
Picking on my innocent puppy.
That's right. Can I pet that dog? Can I pet that dog?
I'm calling Sarah McLaughlin on you.
So, nothing. I lose combat, quality of 3, and we are good. So, you just back up, boop, an inch. All right, instead of just contributing to the front line here, we're going to have our great eagles fly through, and they are going to nail this little, not so little, dwarf champion over here. So let's get ready to roll some dice. So we're going to start off with our impact hits. It is 2 apiece over here, hitting on a 2. Well, still we got 4 hits, so that's just 4 regular armor saves.
That sucks.
7 on a 5, so boo, he's going to take 3 right there. Is that going to do it?
That's it.
That's going to do it. Boom. Fuck off. And then we're going to just kind of just mosey to there. Hello. Okay. So we got that guy going in.
And I'm going to cast my, once again, Searing Heat. Screw it. Firestorm.
Firestorm.
I'm going to put all 4 points in.
All 4 points. That means it's going to go off on a 2. And she does. So that's 8 hits. So we go 8 hits.
You sounded like a greased up deaf guy.
I'm a jerk. You can't catch me.
I'll never hurt nobody.
So we save on, good lord. We save on a 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's going to be 1 1/3 of a bird. Bird. Third of a bird. Bird. There we go.
Anyway.
Yeah.
God, that was only one attack.
Well, yeah, but it's deadly 3.
Yeah, deadly 3, AP 3.
And you are furious. You're angry, man. Yeah, there you go. See, you're angry. So these, like deadly needing a 6. Pat. It's only 1 attack. Blah. So there you go. So you've got no more power here. Your magic's gone, and then just bloop, done. All right, next we're gonna have this squad over here. They're gonna charge into this poppers right there. So here we go. It's gonna be 10 attacks. These guys aren't uber specials. They hit on a 3, but it is rending. Hey, we got 3 rending there. 1, 2, 3 misses. So here we go. 3 rending. We'll start with those. So it's 3, and then you have 4 at AP1. So you're looking for a 4. Can't argue with those. All right, so now you get to fight back, all fatigued like. That's a hit on a 6 with everything. Okay, you got 1 great weapon hit, so that's going to be AP a lot. Fail, and I do regenerate on that though. So I lose 1. You took
3.
You took 3, so you lose. Wait,
I have a fear of 2, so it's tie combat.
Yep, so it's a tie. What am I talking about? So. Combat over. Next, we got another puppers. And it's gonna,
Go this way.
Yeah, it's gonna go in there. So now you get
6 and 4.
So second puppers is in there. Let's go ahead and roll some dice. What you got to hit?
On a 4. Oh, and a breath attack. Duh.
Oh yeah, breath attack. And it goes off, so that means I get 3 at -1. Look for not that. So regen. Nope, so there goes 2, bloop, bloop, to start with. Woo, okay, that's gonna be a lot of hits. So these are not furious, right?
Right.
Okay, so.
I hit on a 4 though, so.
That was a hit. So 1, 2, 3. One of those is rending.
Yeah, the whites are rending, the
Rending
blacks
says
are
a
AP.
fail, and then fail, so 2 fails, and then AP1, pass, fail, fail. So I lose 3 more, so it means I lose 4 total. Wait, 5 total. So pull 3 more out. So it means we got 4 left to fight. Hitting on 6. No. All right, morale test time for them. And they're going to pass on to 3. So you back up an inch. All right, time for the first fire chicken over here. It is going to fly over this guy and then attack him in the rear. First thing we're going to do is Ember Storm on a 2+. Yes, so you take 3 hits at AP 1. So there goes 2, but you have regeneration against these. So you take 2 there. And then we have 4 whole attacks, but they are reliable and rending. Well, hitting on a 2, because they are reliable. So we got 3. Saving on a 3. So it will be good. So you take 2 total, moving you down to 10. And then you fight back. Uh-oh, this might not have been a great idea. Okay, we got one rending hits. And it is rending, of course, because it is a 6, so he fails. Meaning it's going to put him down to 3. So overall, I caused 2 wounds.
And I caused 1 plus a fear of 2.
Plus your fear of 2. And then the Fire Phoenix, he has fear of 1. So, yeah. Tie?
Yeah.
Tie. Tie! Come on, what's with these ties? I'm fighting fire with fire. Last fire puppy is going to move forward to there. They're ganging up on my Phoenix Warriors. And here we are, the last fire chicken. He's going to go do a little swirl over the top and then land right there. So once again, we are going to Ember Storm. So that's going to be 3 hits at AP 1. You are going to take 1, and then you take 1. There we go. And then we have our 4. They are rending, though. Fail. So you take 3 overall, putting you down to 7, and then you get to roll your big old grouping of dice to fight against me. Come on, there is a 7 on this dice, right?
Oh,
There we go. You all get to see me fight with the dice. Plah. Me and my math rocks.
I finally start learning armies like I should, and you just try and fuck with me.
That's right. Welcome to Thunderdome. So, 1. Once again, just 1 rending hits. So you've taken 3. Plus the fear of 1, so that'd be 4. So let's see. Hey, I passed. So morale test for you. You pass. All right, so you're down to 7, and then we back up an inch. And that is going to be the end of turn number 2. This one is contested. That one is contested. And this guy's like, I got 1. I'm running away. Screw the rest of you guys. Moving on to turn 3.
So I'm going to hit here, I'm going to hit him.
Okay.
Cast into him.
Okay.
And boost it with him.
Okay, so you're going to take all these here to make that into a 2. So those powers, and then it goes off on a 2. Come on, roll that 1. Damn. Okay.
That's 8 hits.
I know it's 8 hits. I don't want it to be. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So on that guy there, saving on a 4. Oh, wait, no, it's AP nothing, right?
Yeah.
Saving on 3. Aha! So we fail 1, 2, 3, and then we regenerate it. Takes 1. So he's going to be down to 5.
Breath attack, the cast was in here. He was down to 3.
Oh, I didn't even see that one. So now he's down to 2.
Warboss trying to cheat on his own channel.
Listen, I'm looking through the camera.
Breath attack. Actually, I can breath attack into him still.
Yeah, you could.
So breath attack.
Hits, being a blast of 3, he's a single entity. Fail, regeneration, fail, so that means he's going to go down to 1. Uh-oh. Ruh-roh. And now your attack's over there. Okay, so rending, but furious. So 1, 2, 3, 4 furious hits. And we got there, and then there. So 1, 2, 3, 4 total hits. I'm sorry, chicken. Okay, so AP1, pass those, believe it or not. 6, fail. So there's 1. And then pass 3. That one goes. And then you guys, 6. No. So we take 4 total. And he had not taken anything before, so he's down to 2. Now he gets to fight back with his whole whopping 4 reliable hits. So there's 1 rending on a 6, and the other 2 fail. And then 2 more. So you take 3 total.
Regen.
No, it's a rending attack. There's no regen. Aha!
Oh, no, come on!
So you're going to be down to 4.
I think I win combat still.
Yeah. Yeah, you still win combat. So morale test for the bird. Looking for a 3. Fail. Uh-oh. Not fearless or anything, right? Nope. Poof. Next activation. We're going to have these guys charge right back into here. Like this, as the wind chimes go in the background. I don't know if the camera's picking that up, but man, they are loud today. So there we go. We got 9 attacks. Special guy's still there, so hitting on a 2 with rending. Woo! So there's 3 there. That many misses. They are AP 1 as well.
So 3 rending or all rending?
3 are going to be needing to save a 6. So there's 2 there, and then the rest are saving on a 4. So you take 3 total, you're down to 4, and then you get to go ahead and do all of your crazy amount of attacks back.
Including breath weapon? No.
No, not including breath weapon.
But I want breath weapon!
Don't get greedy.
Breath weapon! Hitting on 3.
All right, so...
Aren't you glad I didn't charge?
Yeah. So there we go. These are all rending. This one's on a 6. Fail. These, your rending is AP 1?
Rending is rending.
Okay, so
The stomps, which are the yellow, are AP 1. Blacks are AP 3.
Okay, so these looking for a 4. Failed 3 more. Uh-oh. Guys, I don't think this worked out too well. Those fail, but these regenerate. They don't. And then these looking for a 5. 1 save. And hey, we regenerated 1. So 5. 3, 4, 5. All right, not looking too hot. Morale test for the Phoenix dudes on a 3. Okay, they are good. So we will back up an inch and say this objective is still ours, or at least we're still fighting for it. Okay, he is going to charge there. He is fatigued, but he gets his breath weapon and all kinds of fun stuff, and now he is within magic range of that guy back there. He's trying to stop that one from running away. So, flame weapon! Flame on! So we got 3 hits there.
Oh no, that was for my casting.
Oh, is your casting?
Yeah, it goes off on a 4 because I caster 2.
Oh, okay. Well,
so that's 8 hits into him.
This is why we use our words. So he's going to save on a 3. He fails 3 with regeneration. He fails 2, so that means he's going to go down to 6. Peacock.
Now breath weapon.
Now breath weapon. It hits. That's going to be 3 at AP 1. Past 2. 1 fails, so bloop. Everybody on a 6.
Good enough. Crap.
Nothing.
1.
Wait, 1.
Liar.
1. I am a liar.
It was AP 1 as well.
AP 1. Look at it. Don't forget it's AP 1. Nah. So bloop. So I've lost 2 so far. Ah, what were you? You were 7?
I think.
5. I don't know. You're at this many.
No.
Shit. Okay. Well, we'll go back in the tape to see.
I think I was at a 4.
So I got a whole whopping 2 left. Nothing. So I fail combat or lose combat, but I passed my morale test. So you go back, boop, an inch. Okay, all kinds of stuff is going on over here, and because I am insane, and I'm going to forget this opportunity of running away. Haha! We are going to charge to here. So we're going to charge this one in particular. He's going to take fiery embers from the wings, and then we are going to cast Quench on the big guy over there for 8 hits. We're going to blow all 4 points on it, so it goes off on a 2. We got to make sure this goes off, and it does. So it's going to be 8 hits on the big angry puppy over there. So saving on 3. Ooh, 1, 2, 3, but you have regeneration because we are fire creatures. So boop, boop, boop. You take 3, you're down to 1. And then fiery embers on this guy here on anything but a 1. So that's going to be 3 hits at AP1. Saving on a 4.
Ooh.
Failed all 3. Regeneration. For 2, meaning it's going to put you at 10, because I have not messed with that guy yet. And then we have lances, and then our rending reliable claws. Lances are going to be black. Everything's hitting on a 3 or a 2. So we got 1, 2 there. And then we have 1 rending and then 2 regulars here. So the lance is going to be AP2 when we charge. So it's going to be saving on a 5. That's 2 fails. Regeneration from that. There goes 2 more. So now you're down to 8. The 1 here needs a 6. And he rolled it into the pile. That's a no. So now you're down to 7. And then these 2 need 3s. So 1 more. So you are down to 6. And you get the fight back. All right. So on a 4, whiff. Yeah. Okay. So these are rending. They didn't rend, but we save on a 3. We fail 1. And then this one is AP1. So we save on a 4. Pass. So he's going to be down to 5. So morale test for you. It's going to pass. Crap. So it backs up. And he is down to 5. I swear to God, these stupid rocks. There we go. All right, saw this coming. Slam. There we go. So once again, I may have jumped in too much. Breath weapon attack. So that's going to be 1 again, because blast and blah, blah, blah. He's good. So, woof, woof, woof. Woof, woof. Are these guys furious, or is it just the characters? Okay.
Just the characters.
So these were the rending ones. So we got 1 rending, 1 none. So let's see if we can do that. 6, fail, fail. So there goes 2. Oh, he's down to 3 already. And then these is going to be AP1. So looking for a 4. Passed 1, and then regeneration of these 2. Fail, fail. So he loses 4. He is down to 1 wound left. Oh, good lord. So here we go. We got his reliable. That's the word I'm looking for. White dice are hitting on a 2. Everything else on a 6. So whiff. So there's 4 hits. AP. Well, one of them is rending. Ha! So you take 1, and the rest on a 3. Of everything scatters everywhere. So pass, pass, pass. So you take 1. Definitely need to make a morale test for the high noble on a 3. Pass. All right. So you back up an inch.
I'm down to 9. You're down to 1.
Yeah, you are down to 9. Big chicken down to 1. Oh no. Next activate, we're gonna have this fire chicken. He says, this is probably a lost cause since I'm down to 1 wound, and he's gonna go squaw over top everything and charge. Right there. He's flying. He's in the terrain. It doesn't matter. So first, Ember Wings. It goes off. That's going to be 3 hits at AP1. And 2 fail, but you have regeneration. You take 1, and then our 4 pesky, reliable, squawking attacks. So
Regen's on a 5, right?
yeah, regen's
I
on a
took 2
5.
then.
Oh, you took 2. Yeah. All right. So you're down 2. And you fail 1 of those. No regen on that one because it is rending. So you're going to be down to 1 wound left. Now you get all your wonderful attacks out.
You love those attacks, don't you?
Yes, and you and your massive amount of attacks here. hey. I don't know if that counts as a roll. Either way, 2 hits. So here we go. We got the rending looking for a... So we got the rending looking for a 3. Pass. And then we have the other one looking for a 6. Fail. Regeneration. Fail. Squish. Ow. So every one of my moves is calculated. But damn, I'm bad at math. There we go. Okay, so go ahead and swing away. Here's a bunch of dice. And breath attack. It goes off. How can we never have a miss on any of these attacks in this game? So 1 fail and 1 dead. Ooh.
On a 4.
Okay, on a 4. So boop, 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 boop. So, blacks are AP1. One fail. These are just rending, and none of them rended, but both of those fail. Regen on this one. Okay, so we only lose 2. We're down to 1 dude! Fighting back. He hits because they haven't fought yet. You take a wound! No regen, it's a rending weapon.
Oh.
So either way. Run away! So next, this guy here, he's fatigued, but he gets to do all kinds of stuff. Go ahead and do your breath weapon. Come on, give me a 1. Damn it. Oh yeah, it's a blast, so just 1. He passes. So now you get to all the rest of your attacks. I'm sorry, Birdie. You suck. Alright, so we got 3 out of there. Just, hey, holy crap, we passed all of them. Okay, I expected to be singing Oh Danny Boy at that point, so now we're gonna fight back. So we got our 3 lances, and then we have our reliable stuff. So 1 rending, 1 lance at AP1, and the rest at AP nothing. Fail. Pass. And then 3 more looking for a 3. So there's 1 more. So you take a 2 total, no regeneration against that. Ha ha ha. And then morale test for you. And you fail! Well, you are fearless. Yeah, you're fine. See you back up an inch. Boop. We got that guy's gonna get around to there. And he has no more power left, so that's gonna be the end of turn number 3. So, Pigeon still holds it, that's still contested, and then now, the big bad doggo over there has the other one. So moving on into turn number 4. We are technically tied, but I'm down to 3 models. Yay, let's see what happens. Okay, the Phoenixes, we get the last turn, and we're going to do what the kids call the gamer move. So this guy is going to turn and go squaw all the way over here. Ember Wings this guy, and then he's going to cast Quench on that guy. So we are looking, he's going to blow all 4 points, or all 3 points he had on a 2 power spell. So it goes off on a 3. Yay! So that's going to take 8 hits on that guy. So you fail 1, and then you get to regen it. And you do, so then you take Ember Wings. You do, so that's going to be 3 hits at AP1. So there's 2 fail. And regen. Oh, you take a whole whopping 2. And now our fight's into the big guy. We got our lances. We got these here. The lance is going to be hitting on a 2. I forgot lance rule. Or I forgot half the lance rule. It charges. It's +1 to hit. So all this on a 2. And of course I roll a 1 there. So 4 hits, AP nothing. 2 hits at AP2. 5. Okay, 1 fail. You can regen that one. And you don't. Take a 1. And then 2 more. No regen for those because they're rending. So you're down to 1 wound left. Our big monsters just won't die.
Sorry, chicken.
So, hitting on a 3. We have 1, 2. Stop it! Stop it! He's already dead. Yeah, can't regen that one. Blah! So not only, I think, we can call it right there. Like I said, that was a Hail Mary gamer move. So at the end, he's got 1 that was going to drop there. He's just going to go over and take it. And then I have 2 whole whopping Phoenix Warriors. Yeah. Let's talk about this. All right, so, yeah, it turns out the dog's fire is stronger than Phoenix's fire. This armorless is mean.
You said you wanted the Volcanic Dwarfs to actually be good.
Yeah, because our last go through the Volcanic Dwarfs, they did not do good.
Comedically bad.
They did comedically bad. It was, I knew there was power here somewhere, and by God, I found it. By God, I found it.
Ever so slightly.
Yeah, too bad I found it hitting me in the face.
Can You got invited to a volcanic day party.
Yeah, I mean, the only chance I had in the beginning was those two phoenixes going forward and grabbing the objectives. Just because you had the first activation on turn number 2, you were able to charge one and kill it. If it had one wound left, it would have ran away. And then that would have been it. I'd have had those two sitting in the back of the board going, nee, 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 can't catch me.
So your whole plan was play hot potato, keep away, basically?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's why I split. I was like, I'm gonna go for these two with those two phoenixes, and I thought they were gonna take it. That's why everything else kind of went the other way. I was like, this one, I'm just gonna throw garbage in here and jam everything up. Well, we'll see how that works. Even though I'm one of the people that plays probably the most OPR, and I think about OPR the most, man, my tactics suck sometimes.
It didn't help any that everything was either 15 or 12 toughness.
Yeah, that's they are tanky little bastards.
I mean, you literally tried to get blood from a stone.
Quite literally. So, again, because everyone likes to ask you where the models are from, I wrote it down here. These models are from Fleshcraft Studios. I don't know which set exactly, but I think it had something to do with fire drakes and dragons and stuff. So, it fits. And just another notch in the belt of proxy models. We can make stuff that looks cool and plays fun on the table.
They're technically lizards. Fuego de Cocos.
Here's our bastardized Spanish. Fuego de Cocos.
I swear.
Oh, yeah, by the way, I have merch up, in case you didn't notice down there on the little bar thing. There's a merch store page. I got some funny sayings on there. I even have the fire chickens, the Polo de Fuegos, and Fuego de Cocos, even though that does not translate to fire lizard whatsoever. That's a word we just kind of came up for it. Came up for them.
Fire chocolate.
Fire chocolate, or chocolate fire. I'm not sure.
Sounds like a bad porn from the 90s.
Oh no, we're not that kind of channel. Okay, and also we have a tournament coming up on the 9th of August. You guys still got time to take a look at it. I'm going to have the link in the description to sign up for it. And also, if you join the Discord, on there we have a whole channel set up for it that people can comment in and talk about what they're bringing and the different stuff we have there. There's going to be lots of prizes. Lots of prizes. To the point where if you walk out without a prize, tell me, I will give you a prize. Because it's... Yeah, I don't know if I can tell you what the prices are going to be in YouTube, but they're going to be worth it. So that'll do it for us out here in the garage, everybody. Thanks for stopping by. Remember to like and subscribe if you like this, and I hope you're having fun playing OPR wherever you are. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.
You didn't do the Wheel of Doom.
Yeah. Oh, shit! Yeah, Wheel of Doom next week. Next time the Age of Fantasy comes up, we're going to do gators. We're going to be doing gators, and I swear to God, I'm going to slip into a swamp people accent because I'm from down there in the south, and that's how we talk about them gators.
The plank out, make it go boom.
Right, we're going to get them tree checkers.